Hello and welcome back to Opus Magnum. Today we will start Chapter 3. Certificate of Licensure for Anatias Vaya. Pursuit to the Second Imperial Law concerning alchemy and duly promulgated? I've never seen that before. Promulgated amendments. The Imperial Alchemists Guild hereby issues a license for the practice of alchemical engineering to the above personage in the service of the stated August House. Aftermath. I wish we could have gone back. It was clear there was no choice for us. How I wish we could have, though. If at least Frederick had survived, there would be some small hope that the Van Tassen line could continue. It's too late for that. We should be thinking about what to do next. There's nothing next. Don't you understand? Nobody will want to risk dealing with us. We'll live the rest of our miserable lives in hiding. I should have gone back and died with them. Concordia. Aren't you mad too? Mad? I don't know. I'm not sure we deserve anything else after how poorly I defended the house. My career as an alchemist is in ruins. What a worthless pursuit this has turned out to be. Maybe it would be better to forget it all. Listen, Anatias. Do what you want, but I know the only next step for me is revenge. I don't know yet how I'll achieve it, but that's the purpose of my life now. Is that another of the ways of the houses? Honor, treachery, swearing revenge? No. This is about me wanting to put a dagger through the heart of those Colvin wretches. How could they be so heartless? Concordia. I'm going to step aside. I know it's dangerous, but I need to take a very long walk. Wait, Concordia. What? I was just going to say that, well, whatever it is we decide to do, we'll definitely need supplies for the transmutation engine first. I'll come with you. Okay, another Sigmar's Garden here. And alcohol separation. Before you ask, no, this gin is not because I'm taking things poorly. It's for alchemy. I wasn't about to ask. It's a rather brilliant scheme, actually. I'm going to isolate individual elements from the alcohol. It's essentially the reverse of the process I used earlier when... Anatias. Yes? Don't ever give up alchemy. Alright. Cool. Van Below's Wheel. Alright, we saw one of these earlier when I was quite intimidated. By using Van Below's Wheel and the glyph of duplication, neutral salt can be turned into any of the 4 cardinal elements. Because it is typically used only if an alchemist cannot otherwise access one or more of the cardinal elements, Van Below's Wheel sometimes calls the alchemist's last hope. So we get this thing, and we have to create each of the 4 elements. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, this is unbonding. This is that, this is this. We definitely need these things. There's gonna be a lot going on here. One thing I think I haven't quite made completely clear is that I don't really form a plan when I do this. I just, take what I see as a first step, and I just move forward from there. I do not have a grand overarching design right now. Okay, we can do wind and water with this. Or is that wind and water? Okay. So we can do fire and water with this thing. but we need a little bit more. Man, I really wish we could overlap these. Well, 2 is going to grab and spin. Grab, spin. Okay, okay. I'll tell you what I like here. I don't know. Exactly how great it's going to be. Oh, actually, hold up. Yeah, that doesn't work at all, actually. Okay. But we could spin it again. Somebody needs to take that salt. For sure. I'm just working on things. You know, we'll get to it eventually. Grab, spin. That's that. And then alright, let's move these down significantly. Okay. So that does that. That does that. So we can throw fire in here. You should be able to spin again and then close, I would imagine. There you go. That gives us fire. You... I'm not sure which one transforms. Yeah, that should be the right way to do it. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. And we'll throw this wheel in here, but like that. And I like putting this here, throwing another arm in here, throwing another separation in here, and at the moment you close, you're going to grab, spin, spin, close. So there's, boom, those two done. So I can either... Actually, let me see something here. This is 140. It is 5 per Alright, that's good to know. Stop. I want you to get the fuck out. Alright. So it is 5 per. So we either place another... Oh, I can't have another wheel. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll put another one of these down. Over this direction. We'll put the wind regent here. And I guess spin close? Oh. Missed that. Alright, so there's all that. Those 3 are done. So now my question becomes... this. If I put an arm here, at some point 4 delivers that. So it spins, so right around here, you're going to grab, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 turns. So the question is... Okay, so right there is where you get that. So... at this point, you can... 1, 2, 3... hold there... and we'll put one more here, close and close. And that should do it. Oop. Get rid of one of those. There you go. I mean, that's got it done. It's just... I feel like this cycle count's going to be pretty high for me. But otherwise, pretty happy with it. Yeah, I didn't do a great job compared to everyone else on it. Cycle count's actually not too bad considering, but cost is way up. As is everything else. If I were to improve it, all right, let's actually. This is definitely doing things the hard way, but oddly, it's kind of fun. Good thing there's plenty of cheap alcohol to be found around here. Unfortunately, alcohol only gets us part of the way. We need base metals too. Securing a large quantity of metal without raising questions? That'll be far more difficult. We'll have to come up with some kind of plan. I have some ideas. Alright, so now, if I were to do this in a different way, it would be to grab the center. It would be like turn. Oh, god damn it. Turn. Turn. See, this is the problem. Like, we can't... Maybe if I make that a pivot arm... And we would extend. We could do... one out here. And it's jammed again. Move it down one. Okay. That does that. And then another arm here that's already extended. And it would grab, retract, spin, and we would have this here, and son of a bitch, spin the other way, jerk. Okay, maybe turn that up this way. Turn this down this way, and now you have... Oop, did I turn it the wrong direction? Turned it the wrong direction. So there you have all your base elements separated. And that's happening a lot faster. So now... I wish these were turned. Because I could almost do something here. Is it possible... What if 2 does take a turn that way? Does it hit the fire? Yeah, that's what happens there. Okay. So turn it down this way, but also pivot it. Or pivot it. God damn it. Or pivot it and then turn it. How do I keep turning that the wrong direction? Such a silly mistake to make. But we wouldn't want that to be the case. So you're going to have to retract it again. You're gonna hit yourself. So get rid of one of those. Turn it. Okay, that'll get you this. And then I'm getting the feeling this isn't going to be any better. Alright, so that's that. One here, one here. Try to remember those spots. Okay. Oh, that's so close to being perfect. I thought it was. I mean, I guess you're going to retract one before spinning and then extract again. Okay, like that works, you know, obviously. That is so close to perfect. How can I make it perfect? You need to be down here. So you've got that. Are you on a track? Is that what we're doing here? Okay, what if we just pivot once? Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. So, unbond here. So you pivot once, then you turn, and you plus. Beautiful. At this point, you're going to spin, and that's going to be our air elemental leaving right there. You are going to spin, and this is going to be our ground elemental leaving right here. And then we just need two little arms, which is going to make this cost exactly the same as the last one, which is ridiculous. I was trying to save money, but it did not happen. So one of you is right here, and one of you is right here. We'll put the fire elemental here, the water elemental there, 4. And now they're colliding with arms, which is, of course, what's going to happen. I mean, at this point, we could do it. So, 4 and 5. You will grab. 5 is going to spin this way. 4 is going to spin that way. And they're going to close. And that's going to do it. I don't know if it's going to improve. Whoop, something happened with 1. Something happened with number 1. What the hell? You extend that, you turn, and then you close, friend. You gotta remember to close. Something else happened. Close. I keep forgetting to close them. I like it. It didn't cost less. I don't know. Cycles went way down. We lost 26 cycles by doing it that way. Area went up. Cost is exactly the same. It's interesting. Not exactly what I expected, but one thing I do want to do, and we're going to give another old shout out here. So back in episode 2, I have some comments on refined gold. So let's look at, this is what we have. Odinian and Iron Brew, which I have not tried, but I always consider it, you know. But anyway, Iron Brew Boy made a couple comments. Number one, Iron Brew asked about using the 6 arm here, which I think I mentioned later in a later episode, but in this episode I didn't consider it. He mentioned that, and he also asked, can tracks go in a loop? And I did not know the answer, and the answer is yes, absolutely they can. And the other, Odinian just says, I make a comment in the video about how I'm going to focus on cycle counts, and then I do terribly on cycle counts. So what we're going to do, unprecedented, we are going to see if we can make this better. We have this, we have that, we have this. Let's see, and there's a couple ways I thought to do this, and I'm not really sure which is best, honestly. But 2 is going to grab, rotate, and then just wait. Number 1, I'm thinking like grab, rotate. Like I don't know if that ends up giving me. Yeah, so you can't grab again. So like you would need to release it and then do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. And like I don't know if that ends up being better than what I had. So that's 1, 2, 3. We'll get the first one in there. Second one, third one, 4th, 5th. And then you do that, you know, like I don't know if that ends up being better. It'll save time like down the road, but see now it's messing up. So see, it works fine for a little while, but then once it gets to the next step, maybe not close, maybe release, turn. Yeah, see, I don't think that's the way to go. I don't feel like that's a better solution. So instead, we could go high cost. So I'm thinking grab, spin, release. Grab, spin, spin, release. Grab, spin, 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 release. Grab, spin, spin, release. Grab, spin, close. You are going to grab plus 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 plus. And then at this point, plus plus spin spin one, two, three, four, close. What the hell? What the hell happened? Spin. Release. Oh, it grabbed it again. Do I move all these back by one? Like, is that going to help? Yes, that does help. I mean, there you go. I'm curious to see how much better this works than the other. The cycle count should definitely go down, but I still wasn't quite sure about how the 6-armed one worked. I was hoping I could be holding a Quicksilver in each arm. And let me just, per that man's question, Iron Brew. Or no, that's, yeah, that is Iron Brew. Is it better 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 2, 4, 6, 7? There you go. Look at that. Now we can do this, and now it can close faster. Look at this. The cost went up again, of course, but now it can close quicker because it can go that way. And let's see if this is actually an improvement over my previous design, because I honestly don't know. But yeah, like I said, when I was thinking about this after reading those comments, I was hoping I could hold a Quicksilver in each arm. And then it would have been a really nice design. So cycles actually went up. Area went almost 4 times up. And cost went over 4 times up. So that's an awful design compared to what I was doing. And that's pretty spectacular, actually. These two inspired me to change the design and make it better. And it ends up being 4 times worse. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty damn awesome. So, that's the last time I ever try to impress anyone. So, thank you all for watching this one. Next time we will purify some water, and I will see you there.